Hello there, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. So this is your full moon reading, everyone. We have the full moon gracing our skies on June the 21st. Now, this full moon is also known as the strawberry full moon, and it's in the sign of Capricorn. I love this energy because things are going to feel a little bit more grounded and stable in our lives, especially with our emotions. Those of you that are feeling like that's not the case, it's a perfect time to cultivate these energies because it's in the air, to implement and practice grounding techniques. Now, it's also a good time right now to review your lives, to see how far it is you come from January until now, to where it is that you're going over the 6 months, to have some solid plans of action in order to reach those goals, okay? So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to open your reading with an oracle card from the Enchanted Forest Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by an animal spirit card, and then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you today. So with these cards, I might not understand them, so I want you to place them wherever they resonate for you today. And then I'm going to close off with an angel number for you. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any repeating numbers or angel numbers, patterns or symbols, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Libra, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear around this full moon energy. So we are getting for you, make room. Look at that. This card's been coming out quite a bit here. We've got a wolf on the card as well. So I don't know if any of you are seeing a wolf anywhere in your life. This is your confirmation today. If you're not, you're seeing one now on your screen. So Spirit is saying, make room. Look at that. Create space to welcome positive change into your life. Let go of everything that doesn't align with the future you are creating. So once again, create space to welcome positive change into your life. Let go of everything that doesn't align with the future you are creating. So look at that. Let's let go of the things that no longer serve us, and let's make room for all the beautiful new things that are coming into your life. Libra, oh my goodness. So look at that. I love that for you. Wheel of Fortune, look at this. There is a change in situation, a change in the situation that you're in your life as a whole. This is what I'm getting here. This is a really big change that is coming in. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this intensely, others you're going to feel this subtly. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune, we have the World card. Oh my goodness. So this feels like a wheel just shifted and tossed you into another world through a portal is what I'm visualizing here. So you've entered this new energy, this new frequency, and this is where you can create whatever you want. This is a blank canvas for you, Libra. So again, another major arcana card. Now, what I want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the World card, oh my goodness, and the High Priestess. What is happening here, Libra? Oh my goodness. So there's a major connection that is happening to Spirit. And there's a lot of signs and things that you are seeing in your life, like synchronicities, numbers, perhaps words and conversations that you're walking by are resonating with questions you have answers around. Okay, powerful stuff is taking place in your life right now. And this is all happening in the background. This is a more internal change, okay? So the High Priestess. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Libra. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon and your rising signs. All right, so look at this. The wheel is shifting in your favor here. I do feel there's sparkles of good luck, gold dust sparkles. I don't know if any of you are seeing a lot of gold more than usual in your life. This is a sign. Now, Ultimately, what's going on here is things are about to shift very quickly in your life, Libra. Sometimes we can experience a sudden change, like an overnight change or shift. And other times this kind of works its way in a little bit slower. I do feel that some of you are feeling the energy of this shift of the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a season changing. Things that you're experiencing now are going to change into something different. This kind of reminds me of an energy where, say perhaps you were dating somebody once and you've broken up with them and you're about to enter a new relationship. This relationship, this experience is going to be completely different than the one that you were in with another person. So this is how the shift is coming in, a completely different life, different habits that are developing, different routines. Like there's a major shift, and this is starting internally for you, right? This is a spiritual shift. And this is what spirit guides want you to be aware of during this full moon energy, because the more we can focus on helping grow this energy in our lives to really visualize, implement some practices in our lives like meditation to visualize what it is that we want this new shift, how we want it to take shape, what do we want it to look like, and what are we going to do in order to create that vision that we're visualizing, right? So you're in the in-between as this thing is shifting, and there's also relationships like that are affected here. You're going to see or notice that perhaps people are acting a little bit differently, or you're just looking through a different lens, different perspective, and that part of you, your mental planes are shifting here is what I'm getting. So powerful shifts, powerful changes. This is really a good chance for you to look inward, especially sometimes this can create a little bit of instability in our lives, right? And it could throw us out of our comfort zone. And then we're feeling challenged, perhaps it shows up as an obstacle. And what I feel is happening here is things are going to leave your life because you have to make room. So this is where Spirit is saying, how are you choosing to show up through this change? How are you choosing to look at it? What lens are you looking at it through? How you're perceiving it? And how you're reacting or responding to it. This is what Spirit really wants you to focus on right now, because we're making room. So there's things that you might have to leave behind here. So as this is moving, so what I'm seeing is a tunnel. I was seeing this for another sign as well. A tunnel, instead of a tornado, it's a tunnel that swirls like a tornado, and there's things like falling away, like papers and like different things, pens, and like a shoe there as well. different things that are moving away from you as it's like a portal. You're going through a portal. This is the World card. Look at that. The World card is already showing up here with this. So there may be a whirlwind that you're going through, some upheaval even in your life as this shift is taking place. So Spirit is really wanting you to be strong here, to tap into all the powers that you harness and apply them in your life, okay? This is where you have an opportunity to really train yourself by applying powers, like really practice how to be patient through something, how to be disciplined, right? How to motivate yourself, have a system for yourself. This is what Spirit is wanting you to do right now, because this is going to help you as you move through this tunnel. This tunnel is a period of that training, right? And it might feel quick, like, oh my gosh, I'm learning all these new skill sets. I'm working on myself. I'm really organized and making sure that I'm keeping on top of the things that I need to keep on top of, and steering away from any kind of distraction. So what I'm getting here is there's like little splits along your path, and they're showing up because there's like chunks of energy that's meant to fall away from you as you're entering this new energy. So this might be the tornado tunnel that you're going through, is those chunks are falling away. So allow them to fall away and don't try to control this. I feel sometimes we try to control situations and it can make it worse. So surrender to what's going on. Just let things happen. I know that's hard to do, but if you just release, let go, allow Spirit to connect with you, ask Spirit to connect with you, this is where you're going to start to become aware, notice, or gain wisdom on how you're going to navigate through what you're navigating through. And it's I feel sometimes it's like almost like a test period, like Spirit is testing us. And this test is, okay, so as you're going through this rough time, are you going to stick to what you say you are, or are you going to go back to that version of yourself that doesn't do anything, or doesn't move towards something, or the old patterns and habits, right? So it's a test of that. That's what I personally feel. Anytime I have gone up a level in frequency in my life, upgraded kind of, right? I know what I had to go through in order to get there. And every time something shows up in my life, I know exactly what is going on. It's a manifestation. You are lining up, aligning to your higher self. And this is a constant journey. We're constantly ascending, growing, and getting closer and closer to our higher self. We have a lot of distractions. This is where Spirit wants you to be aware of all the distractions of the world, right? I feel that we are manipulated, we are influenced, and depending on what it is that we're watching, everybody has different agendas, right? So just be mindful of what it is that you're watching and how you're looking at your world. That is created sometimes through what we're seeing in our world. It feels like an algorithm. You know, when we start to shift our energy, it's like when we watch something on YouTube and all of a sudden we see a bunch of those things coming up, right? That's the algorithm. So I almost feel like, sometimes I feel like we're in a simulation. Maybe we are, I don't know. I'm open to any scenario, whatever it is. But whatever it is in everything. Like it's in the algorithm. We are living in an algorithm. So there's something going on here. And I do feel some of you are seeing things differently with the world. Maybe you're waking up and noticing bits and pieces of things or questioning things. I do feel some of you are truth seekers, that the truth means a lot to you. So looking at the truth, doing your own research, and forming your own truth is going to be very important for you. So those of you that haven't done that yet, where you choose to look at your own truths rather than believing everything someone else is saying, someone else that you're watching online, right? This is where you dig in, and the truth that you find is your truth. I've experienced this in my own life, right? So, and it's really weird when you do experience that. You're like, oh, but nobody else is going to believe that. That's okay. This is your own truth. Nobody needs to believe anything that you're saying. It's just, that's what you believe, and it's everything that is shaping you, right? So this is a shaping of your world internally and outwardly. And this is where your awareness is going to pay a huge blessing to you if you're able to really learn more about yourself as you're entering this new energy, in order to learn how to work with it, right? If you know yourself, then you know what you're working with. If you don't know yourself that well, then we have uncertainty, we're confused, and we have all of these things that are confusing in our lives, chaotic, right? So sometimes when we're looking at our world, it's a reflection of what's actually going on inside. So if things are feeling turbulent, and maybe they have been for a while and you're not sure what you're meant to do, or if something keeps happening over and over and over again, it's because you're meant to work through that energy. It's like you're stuck in a loop. But the only way to get out is by actually applying those powers. So tune everything out for a sec and just give yourself a check-in to see, okay, how can I move through this? What can I do? And start to open your mind up without the chaos distracting you. Okay? So this is the World card. There's an ending, there's a new beginning with this ending of a cycle, and you're moving into a newer cycle and energy, a new season in your life, okay? It's beautiful. Like, I just feel it's a blank canvas for you, and you could put anything there. So it's time for you to create your masterpiece in life, whatever this is. I do feel a lot of you are creative, self-expression. If we have something that we're holding on to, suppressing, some sort of emotion, sadness, pain, anger, resentment, whatever this is, Spirit is really wanting you to direct that energy. Think of it as a flow of river through you. Where can you redirect this energy? Maybe into something productive. Expressing that pain, that hurt, that anger through art, forms of art, creativity, right? Baking, going to the gym, like whatever this is, channel that energy in a different direction rather than allowing it to affect you, right? To create this reaction that you're going to give because of that. So this is a very grounded energy that is coming in for you. Look at that, the full moon, sign of Capricorn here. We've got this beautiful energy in here grounding us. And if you're feeling things are chaotic, practice grounding techniques. There are tons online. We're all different. What works for me might not work for you. What might work for you might not work for me, right? So find things that work for you that help ground and calm your energy, Libra. We've got the High Priestess. I love it when I pull this card because this lets me know that the High Priestess, there's some sort of gift, something coming forward from the darkness, okay? And it's not even just darkness. It's from the light or from the darkness, through your shadows or through your light. Something is coming through. And you're feeling this. Libra, you are feeling this. I really feel that there's some sort of a gift. This could be a spiritual gift, a psychic gift, where you're starting to notice something different, or you're becoming more aware, sensitive to other people's energies. This is you becoming empathic. Maybe you're starting to notice that through you channeling your energy into something productive, you just unlocked a gift. This is ultimately what is happening. Something is coming to the forefront. This was closed behind doors, and because you've made a shift in your own life, you're entering this new world by releasing and letting go. You've just now made room for this to show up. This is what's happening here. This is why you're meant to make room, Libra. So, yeah, get ready for this. I really feel this is what I feel is I've been doing this new series on my channel, Chosen Ones. I truly feel we are all chosen ones. We just wake up and become aware that we're chosen incrementally. It slowly happens. Everyone's on a different timeline. And there's different kinds of chosen ones. I feel you're here to inspire. You're a light worker, an angel that's meant to teach, to inspire, to uplift everyone's energy, to help them wake up as well. So I do feel that some of you are meant to actually get out there. Like it's almost like this beautiful energy of opening up and expressing yourself through some way here. It's just absolutely beautiful for you, Libra. So I really feel exploring the possibilities around this, especially if you're feeling this. Some of you may have been seeing dreams or some sort of signs in your dreams. You know how sometimes we have a dream and all of a sudden we see a feather or a butterfly in the dream? This is what I'm getting here for some of you. So signs, synchronicities may be showing up in your dreams, which is a big sign in itself for you that everything is coming into alignment. And this is what Spirit is trying to show you, that everything is coming into alignment. Trust the flow. Don't resist it. Surrender and allow yourself to move through it. And know that you have all the tools, everything that you need in order to go move through this energy. So don't be afraid. They really want you to not be afraid. You're going to be able to handle whatever comes your way, and you're going to be able to overcome it as well. Okay, so have faith and belief in yourself, but know that you are also safe and protected. I feel that some of you have been seeing odd and unusual things around you, maybe in your home. I'm getting almost like a poltergeist energy coming in. So maybe there's something that you're not seeing that is doing something in your external world, like cupboard doors opening, maybe lights flickering, chairs being moved. I don't know if this is like a haunted house, but what's happening here is this is a sign of something. I don't know what the sign of this is, depending on how subtle or intense this is in your life. And not everyone's going to experience this. I'm sure we all have heard of haunted houses, stories of ghosts and things like that. I feel this is an energy, and there's some information coming through that. So they're wanting you to find someone that can actually come in and help you understand what's happening there. Okay, so sometimes we can't deal with something like that ourselves, especially when we're feeling it in our external world. But this is where you get some professional to come in and just really assess what's happening there, okay? I don't know why that's coming in, but I'm seeing like a haunted house. This is what I'm visualizing with this card today. So I don't feel like there's anything harmful there. If there is, then definitely there's, you want to make sure that it's the right kind of energy there. But I do feel that this has to do with someone that's passed on, is what I'm getting here. Someone maybe in your family or someone else's family tied to the house that hasn't been released yet. It's just an energy. I don't feel it's the actual person. It's the energy that was left behind. So that is the High Priestess here for all of you. Seeing things, right? You're seeing things too. Shadows, light, mist, fire. All of these things are coming through the High Priestess. Now, we've got the World card. We've got number 10 here with the Wheel of Fortune, 21 with the World card, and we also have the number 2 with the High Priestess. Pay attention to these numbers in your life, okay? These are confirmations coming in. 2, 21, and 10 anywhere. Some of you might be born on these dates. Maybe this is somewhere in your cell phone number, a number, anywhere that you see, okay? Confirmations that are coming through with this. Now, I'm going to pull a spirit animal card from the Power Animals Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So those of you that are seeing animals or insects in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. And anything more that Spirit wants to share with you is also going to come through this card. So we are getting flying fox. Look at this. Have any of you seen a flying fox? If you have, this is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message is, sometimes to see the bigger picture, you must change your perspective. There is another way. So once again, sometimes to see the bigger picture, you must change your perspective. There is another way. So I'm going to pull the interpretation now and read that to you. Flying fox. I've never actually seen one in real life, so I wonder how big they are. I think I've seen them on TV, and I was really afraid of them when I saw them. I was like, oh my gosh, if I ever saw one, I'd probably scream. All right, so in the realm of power animal spirits, the flying fox emerges as a messenger of wisdom and transformation. With its ability to navigate the night sky, it carries the profound message that sometimes to truly understand the bigger picture, we must be willing to change our perspective. Imagine the flying fox as it takes to the night, soaring through the darkness with superiority and purpose. It teaches us the importance of embracing our intuition, especially in times of uncertainty. Much like the flying fox relies on its instincts to find its way, we too can trust our inner guidance to navigate life's twists and turns. The flying fox reminds us that the path to clarity may not always be conventional, but it is the journey that matters. It encourages us to break free from the constraints of familiar and venture into the unknown. For it is in the darkness that we often find the most profound revelations. Embracing the wisdom of the flying fox invites us to take flight in our own lives. It is a good call to explore new perspectives, to let go of preconceived notions, and to trust in our abilities to find our way, even when the path is shrouded in darkness. So look at that. Flying fox, everyone. Embrace its spirit. So what I'm going to do now is pull 3 personal messages for you. So feel free to pause this video, take a deep breath, and connect to spirit. Now I want you to place these messages wherever they resonate for you today, okay? So we are getting, spend more time on your spiritual growth. Spend more time on your spiritual growth, Libra. All right, so the second message here is, take chances. You'll realize how perfect something will turn out. So once again, take chances. You'll realize how perfect something will turn out. All right, so the third message here is, you miss the beauty when you are stressed. Be gentle with yourself. Be messy sometimes. Let it all go. So look at that. You miss the beauty when you are stressed. Be gentle with yourself. Be messy sometimes and let it all go. So there you have it, Libra. I'm now going to pull an angel number for you. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So in my practice, when a card falls to the floor, it doesn't belong to you. So I only use the ones that are on my table. All right, so let's go ahead and pull that card. Mind mastery. Look at this. There's some mind mastery going on here. We have the number 5757. Perhaps you're seeing these numbers in this sequence on a phone number, on an address, license plate, wherever you're seeing this. This is your confirmation, 5s and 7s as well. Those of you looking for timing, 57 days, 57 hours, also on the 5th or the 7th of the month is coming in for timing. So the message here is, your knowledge is growing. It's time to expand your mind as well. So taking in information, really listening and tuning into things. And if we're looking for information, to do our own research, okay? So wisdom, studies, and higher education. So it's now time to maybe take that course. maybe learn something new, a new skill, or maybe a new career even. Whatever this is for you, it's now time to do that. Mind mastery, expanding your mind. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.